Yes, another video from yours truly in my pajamas today. From me, the Tokyo real estate man, coming to you today from my apartment in Shibuya, Tokyo. And I just went to my mailbox, so this is the stuff that gets sent to me here from the neighborhood that I'm in. And this is the kind of stuff that comes in the mail. This would be no different than you'd get in like North America during like a real estate bull market. And the bull is running here in Tokyo. There is this one is a really nice building over here. It was built in the early 2000s. 53 meters. It's on, I think we said it was on the second floor. It's actually not in Shibuya, but in Ikejiriohashi. This apartment is between really near Shinsen Station, and then Shinsen is really near Shibuya Station. You really can't get any apartments really close to Shibuya. Shinsen is about the closest you can get, and then Shinsen is really close to here. And that is a 53 meter apartment for 1.3 million Canadian. There is a 35, this is an interesting one. Here is a 35 meter apartment here in Aobudai, which is just over here. And that's for about, I think, 380,000 Canadian. So two different price points. This is more, I guess this is like the top, but not the very, very top. Like the very, very top goes into the super millions. But here's one for like 380,000, and it is basically a 36 meter bell, and it's 5 minutes from Shinsen, so that's a pretty good deal right there. In Aobudai, which is in Meguro, but Meguro should be very close. And then here on the back side of this one, there was a 61 meter unit. And where is this one? This one is in Shinsen as well, right over there. Built in 2020 for 1.3 million Canadian. And then there's another 56 meter one here that is in, it says 6 minutes from Shibuya Station. And see if I can see the address. Anyhow, 2 LDK for 9. So this is the stuff that comes in the mail. Show you what comes in the mail here in Tokyo. This was a letter that come from this one company, and it's a real estate company. And if you want to talk to them about the current state of the market, it says Ichiba kakaku o tashikamete nanka mima. I'm sorry, my eyes are so bad there. Mimasen ka, or would you like to talk about the current state of the market and what you can sell your apartment for? And then you can phone them up and they'll come and see you. This is a really great stuff that comes from a company. It's called, I always forget, and LandNet. And then I'll try to maybe put this one on the cover of the video. And this one explains, this is a really key graph that they always talk about, and I always talk about it on the channel because I've been getting mail from this company for many years. And basically what it talks about is, you'll see right here, this is the blue is like the Tokyo used condominium prices, okay? And as you get to the center, this is probably smashed and averages over the 23 wards, but as you get more closer to the center, it gets more like the pricing ends up a little bit more aggressive in terms of the upside. But you'll see that the Nikkei and the Tokyo real estate, in terms of the used condominiums, they really follow each other. So for example, the Nikkei with the new female prime minister, who's total globalist, which means she's gonna be like a money printer, right? Like, no doubt they're gonna just try to keep the game going. And then the other day the Nikkei popped up 5%, right? Basically, if you look at this chart, like the condominium price is gonna follow the Nikkei. So yeah, Tokyo real estate man, your valuations are going up another 5% probably. Like, it's like the graph speaks to itself like that. Anyway, that's some of the stuff that always I'm gonna read this later in the day, and I might even put this on the cover of the video. It's always this kind of stuff always comes in the mail. This is the stuff that came in the last few days, so really indicative of the bull market here. Other things to look at, I I thought we'd cut over here to Shinjuku today. I found this interesting unit that we're going to look at here in Shinjuku. It was a 47 meter unit. I'll try to go quick from here if I can. You can see here in Shinjuku, you see the nice stuff that I like about it, which is the rainbow mark. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. There you go. And it's a rainbow market, which I like. This little blue one here was a mirage, though. I think this is in Kansai. I came up and I was like, what is this? You can see the radicals that are wrong right away, because it was a 62 meter unit for 220,000 or 230,000 Canadian. Gold bugs, if you're a gold bug or silver bug, I think silver went above 50 today, and gold is operating above $4,000. Why? Because all the people we have in charge of our governments are basically money printers. That's the only way they're going to get out of it. How it's gonna figure itself out, I have like no clue. I have really no clue at all. But I really position myself. I was a gold bug really early, and then I was probably a gold bug in the early 2000s, just after 9/11. After I woke up to 9/11, and what happened there, I started to basically start to rethink the way I looked at stuff, and I started going down different rabbit holes, and I became kind of a gold bug and a silver bug from there. And it's always been. I still have precious metals, but if just little bit less. I thought that owning Tokyo real estate was a lot better of a thing to do, or like I have an apartment in Vancouver as well. Like just quality real estate to me is more attractive than gold or silver. But they've always been a big influence on me. So I've kind of really prepared for this, what we're in right now, this hyperinflation sort of stage that we're in right now. Like the Tokyo real estate market needs another 5%, but the Nikkei jumped up the other day. And I don't think that this Jiminto, which is the LDP, this prime minister in Japan, it's just going to be the same as always. I don't know what they're going to do in terms of policy, but yeah, it's not going to be any good for the regular people, put it that way for sure. Anyhow, there's one apartment right here. If you've ever been to Shinjuku before, fancy this China, you probably have. This one is a really interesting one here. I thought I could crack it up. Other stuff I could list, that was the Mirage one right there. Let's hit one of these red ones and say that there's going to be something here near Shinjuku. Let's just say 1.7 million. Let's see if I got it right. Let's see if I got it right. Just see if I got it right. I got some of this stuff on the video there. Oh, I got it totally wrong. Half price. 3 point. Tokyo real estate, man, you weren't even in the ballpark. See what I mean? Like, you can't really, the numbers when you start to go up market, they start not to make any sense to me. This is a 77 meter unit, obviously in a new building for 3.5 million Canadian right there. And this is the same listing right here, price for 3.8 million. So obviously, if you want to buy this one, okay, we'll get you the $3.5 million price. So it just shows you the price once you start going up is just a little bit different. How much is this one over here? This is a really good location. This is near Shinjuku Gyoen, okay, which is right there. Very beautiful if you have a chance to go there. The National Gardens. Maybe I'll go there today. 86 meter unit here for 2.3 million. So yeah, the one that we're looking at here today is like way less, and this is the one we're going to look at today. And this is a 47 meter unit. This is in Nishi, Shinjuku, for basically $380,000 Canadian. And I think I have it open right here. This is going to be a little bit of a refoam special though, because there's nothing. It's just a really plain Jane. It was an office before, and it's on the first floor, and it's called this building's name's called White House. So maybe Trump going to come down to see you, that fucking asshole. Sorry about that for all you Trumpers out there. I don't think he's your friend either. So basically 47 meters. Sorry about that. I try not to mix politics in, and I talked about a lot of politics today. I'm not a big politics guy. I don't think any of those people are our friends. Anyhow, it's called the White House. It's on the first floor, and it's called one room, and it's a one room, but it was like 48 meters or 47 meters. We'll have a look at it right there, and sure enough, it is the White House. I'm not sure if there's a a parking space available here in this building. So, and I was thinking maybe there was because they indicated in one of the pictures. Anyhow, you'll see inside too. It is the White House inside, and this white light is going to drive you mental. So you might want to change it. There's not much I would just change these lights out into something a little bit calmer, so you're not going to have a headache at nighttime. But it's on the first floor. This is really going to operate really much like a house. This unit that I'm in here right now is on the first floor, which I really like, and it has a private entrance in the building, so I'm not in the central entrance of the building, so it really is like a house here, and that's kind of what I like about the first floor units. Of course, I was in doing some maintenance in a unit the other day that's on the top floor. I prefer the top floor as well too, because you get that beautiful view and everything like this. Anyhow, it's like it's designed to be an office right now, but if you change these lights and you decorated this apartment nicely, I think it would actually turn out pretty good. The one other weak thing with this one unit, you see it's on the first floor right there. It's called Hanchiku. This is Hanchiku. So when it goes into the ground a little bit like that. So halfway Han, and then Chiku means halfway into the ground like that. And then I don't know, the one here, so this is the one limiting factor to it, was this kitchen. But there you could think of I don't know, let's go here, back here to the layout. I guess the kitchen is right here, right? I mean, you could just stick in a kitchen right here. What is a kitchen? You could just stick in a table, and I mean, they even have the units that you could just buy, for example, and then you pop the water over, and then you move the drain over to where it is right now too. So it's not a really difficult. Building a kitchen is not that difficult to do. A kitchen is a table, and if you hook it up some electrical and if you hook up to the drain and to the water, it's not that hard a thing to do. There you go. Some more pictures of the White House. And that was there's the bathroom, and there's no shower here. That's the other thing. I'm sorry. But you can get those even Amazon in Japan. You can like order a shower booth, right? And then all you would want to do is you'd have to. I guess we have to come back here to the master picture right there. You could stick a little shower booth in there. Like you could even stick like a bathtub in there if you wanted. And then you got your hot water over here. You just pop it over here. So I don't know. There's little things you could do around it. I don't really find it all that like a challenging thing to do, because I kind of know how to do it. But if you're a person that doesn't know how to do it, maybe you don't want to get something like this. The reason I got it basically is for its location and its price. So I'm always trying to get you, like just so you know, in the back of my mind always is this graph. Like this graph is always in the back. Like I know it well. I've studied this for many years. Like I used to get mail. I get these mail from this company every month, so or what is it, every 2 months probably. So I've just studied the information from LandNet for years and years and years. I'm very aware of this graph, right? So then when the stuff I'm recommending to people to get into is basically with this graph in mind, and that's why I try to choose stuff like this that is at the right sort of price. And when we come down here, there's nothing else much to see here in the I don't know, we'll go through some of the other pictures. There's like, you see right there, they're telling you the story. There's a drain right there, okay? So you can hook up. If you had the bathroom over there, you could hook up in the drain. You know that there's water there. You can just pop that water over there to the next room. All you need is a couple holes, okay? And they have all the braided pipe now anyway. You can just get a long braided pipe, and you could get like a joint into the bottom of there, and you get a two-way. Well, you just in a two-way joint, and you put it in there, and you just move the water over. It's not very hard to do. It's not very hard. You can see though like when this building was built in 1981, all the people were shorter. So this kitchen is shorter than the people like my son, for example, is he's high school first year. I'm 181, and he's taller than me already. So the men in Japan are generally taller now. So like just the kitchen size is smaller. So yeah, like I would just rip this out, and I would think of some way there's some way I would think if I was in the space, I would like just look at it, and over time think about. I would come up with a solution probably within like about a day or two. The process of my mind is I just have to sleep on it, and the next day I will come up with a pretty good idea probably. Okay, there you go. There's a bidet, which is a washlet on the toilet right there. This is an interesting door right here. So yeah, so you can open the door, have some air coming in, but there's some good, like this is a great, look at the quality. This is a high quality door, and it's beautiful actually. I did look. There's an apartment that I was at the other day doing some maintenance on, and then there was the door. There's some doors in there that I need to do some. I would like to change them out, and then to get the company to come in and do this door. It's about $700 per door, and then there's 3 doors in that unit that I'd like to change out, and then so I could just. To freshen up that unit with those old doors, it would cost me about I don't know, probably about $1,500. I like to do the things that are standard now, but like the door construction, you can buy a door kit in and order it online and have it come here and then change it out. For example, very easily. There's a little bike spot right there, and you see why this building is popular. So it's like, there's like parking, like there's parking, okay, and there's like 2 bikes and 3 cars. I like that. There's more cars than bikes. And I think they're telling you the story that one of these spots is open right there. I think that's what they're basically telling. That's auto lock, so which is really popular as well if you did want to rent that unit. Wouldn't take much to transition that unit over to rental from office, but maybe you just want to you could I don't know whatever people's visa status is. Maybe you need an office. It's something you could get. Okay. In the hyper-inflating environment of it, and it's going to go through the pictures of, there's a 7, of course, in Tokyo, 7-Eleven ever. Those are, of course, the towers of the Tokyo government in Shinjuku. That's why I picked you this location, because it's a really good location. And yeah, these 7-Eleven, this is going to go through it, cleaning, everything, okay. It's just all their family work, blah, 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 blah. Other things that we could look at in terms of the management fees is $270 a month. Yeah, White House, and this is all they're talking about all the sort of purchasing and support things that real estate company would do. 47 meters. There is no balcony. Reinforced concrete on the first floor. Built in 1981. This is the one thing you want to confirm if there's parking or not. Have a parking spot. I think the money you'd probably have to pay another $300 a month to have parking there in. Shinjuku. That's not bad, because if you try to get a parking spot in Shinjuku, yeah, good luck. Yeah, parking is in more demand than apartments are in Shinjuku. Anything else to talk about here? It's currently vacant right there. IKEA, like I always say, IKEA is not just an empty house in the middle of nowhere. Hope you liked that video I did the other day from Tokamachi, showing you how broke the real estate market is there. And basically, if you buy a house there, you better keep. It's kind of like you better keep it the rest of your life. Anyhow, let's try to land the Google Maps golden guy on here. Tokyo real estate man. You were going to go quick today, I thought. And let's see if we can see your friend, Mr. Trump. Let's see if we can see him at the White House. Your friend Biden. I don't care. Both of them aren't your friend. Is this it? Was this it? Is this White House? This is it. Look at this. I love it. Take care of the cars. Don't let people get the cars. Yeah, I think, is that it? Is this White House right here? Or is this another one? I gotta move away, see if we can see the house mark. I think that was it. Do you see that sort of house mark there? Or is it down the street from here? Oh, Tokyo real estate man, you screwed this up. Okay, let's go here. If we come up here and go around the corner, let's see if we see it. Was it? That wasn't on that side there, was it? Oh, I wonder if it's one of these phantom locations. I don't know. Is it? Does it say? Can you see White House there? I think this is the apartment, though. I think this is it. I think this is it, right there. Unless I'm looking at it wrong. Can you see? Can you see anyone see anything there about it? I don't see. You know that house mark that comes up from there? Is it? Oh, it's right here. I found it. Tokyo real estate man. Good job. You found it. This is what it says right here, which is, I wonder if they were done by the same development company, or they're basically done at the same time. One of the things like you come into here, you see that most of the development that was done in here, these sort of lower sort of high rises, like eventually, I guess redevelopment will come here. But this looks like a really strong building to me. It looked really nice. Let's come up here so we can get in here. Let's see if the Google Maps actually turned the corner. Can we get in there? If we go there, can we get in there and have a look at the building? Yeah, that's basically the suite, and I think this might this actually might be the suite. It was like right there. I'm gonna guess that the suite is right behind those bushes right there, and yeah, it's a pretty cool environment. This house right here, this old house, it looks like the house is there from Tokamachi, but that sort of gives you the skinny of it. See if we can see. There you go, right there. There's Tokyo. There's you can see you're right in the shadow of Shinjuku. Here's a parking business right here. Let's see. These are for monthly parking. You see it says right there. These are for monthly parking, stuff like that. And like there's a drink. That's Itoen, which is the drink company. And let's see how much it is to park here for the day. This looks like it's going to be 2,000 yen to park for the day. Yeah, this is a really good. If you're walking around the streets of Tokyo, if you look at it, probably says Hachijikon. Let's see if we can get closer to it. Hachijikon probably is going to be 2,000 yen, and then for 25, is that 2 or is that a 2? I have to get my googly eyes on here. Yeah, for 25 minutes. See how they did? They're so good at this pricing between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. 7 p.m. If you park for 25 minutes, it's 200 yen. And then at nighttime, 60 minutes from 22, which is 10 o'clock to 8 p.m., it's 100 yen. And then if you park for the day, that's not too bad. If you park for the day, it's 2,000 yen. So that'll give you the skinny. One thing you can do a lot of real estate analysis on stuff like this is if you look at the parking prices and stuff like that. Anyway, it's fun to look at. Ooh, that is a Nissan NV350 right there. Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting building, and it is a really nice neighborhood. You can tell right here, and I guess some person is here doing some work on the building. Maybe that would be the parking spot, for example, for the unit right there. Anyhow, another interesting video here, at least for me, from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. Glad to bring you some data. That's really the key one there. I'll put that on the cover of the video. Understanding this chart is the really key, and that's why, like in Tokamachi, there's no mail like this. Okay, there's no market analysis in Tokamachi because the land there, and when you buy an old house, it is that it's actually valuations that are minus or negative interest rates, like your friends from the central banks, like minus interest rates. Okay, financial repression. Anyways, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. You're interested in an apartment here, any of these apartments here in Shibuya, Tokyo. Oh no, I don't think I changed that. I better move off that one. I think there might be some pretty girls coming on those Instagram pictures. You can always come here to the website, TokyoRealEstateMan.website. If you hit that one contact, it comes down here to the contact box. The Instagram is in the same name. I think I had it. Oh, I didn't think I had it open to my profile there, so good thing I got off there. Anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. 今日の動画はもう終わりです。お疲れ様です。